Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new gameplay video and one of the best cards from the latest mini set. Press the Advantage has been incredible, not only in Demon Hunter, but as well in Druid, where Location Druid has really emerged as a top deck post mini set. There is the Acceleration Aura as well. Some lists have been running it, but the best win rate one I found was this. And this deck is all about location, locations. You have Amir Drizzle, just a really amazing card. Even at 5, it was at 4. You have Lady Ajara, which gives you the Well of Eternity, as well as Zinajari. And you're really looking for the copy one, which you can double up, but it's not super important in this list. And of course, Elise, which, well, we know she's pretty broken. And what you want to do, control the early game with early removal, ramp, get those locations going, and then you can copy the locations if you want, or copy your minions like Nomelia for an AoE, but more importantly, a win con with like Owlonious with all these cheap spell damage cards, or maybe you get spell damage on your Elise location, or like a Star Grazer even. It is there to activate Elise, but as you will see in one of our games, it can be an outright win condition in its own. And of course you have Ziliax in there because, well, it is Ziliax. And overall, not a ton new with this deck other than, yes, press the event, you want to try the aura, go for it, but it's really pretty good in the meta and can really farm like more of the slower, like the warriors, can do well against Death Knight. It only really seems to struggle with like Egg Warlock or, you know, Aura Aggro Paladin, and can be like 50-50 against rogues. So yeah, give the deck a try if you got the cards, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends. All right, DK versus Druid. Look at the stats. I've not played this deck like at all. I have learned that drawing Elise is good in most decks. But keep scrapbooking student with Elise, probably. It says to keep a, I don't know. It's probably greedy to keep both of these. But let's try it. Let's see our stats. Looking at our unfavorables, Death Knight. Death Knight's our worst. No, Priests apparently with no sample size. And War, all the worst classes are classes you don't typically face. But we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, DK's got leeches, and they can be a lot more proactive, right? And some of them are running Demolition Renovator, which can wreck you. But I thought I'd highlight, yeah, this deck got. There's some lists that run the aura, and some that don't. I'm trying the one that doesn't, but you do have one of the new cards in here. In whatchamacallit, press the Advantage. It's draw, removal, tiny bit of sustain, like armor gain. It's not bad.
Sorry, boss.
Well, that's annoying. We might lose some important stuff. I don't really need Bob, I guess. But yeah, we can go Elise into Elise location with the Innervate, right? 5 mana. Attack. As much as I want copy, I don't think I can go copy. I think we gotta go board control. Or else I'll just gonna kind of blow up, right? And they might screw themselves over too, depending on what they draw. We'll see if they lose anything important. Looks like they'll lose a card here. Yeah, this deck, location. As Hollywood executives might say, or whatever. That's what we have dubbed it. But yeah, I don't know the best way to play it. We'll find out together, right, as we lose games and stuff. They lost Ceaseless, so that's a board clear gone. I lose press the Advantage. I'm not all that concerned about it. And try and clean up a little bit here. I mean, I don't love this, but I guess it's what we're gonna go with. So they lost a board clear. Yeah, if they have Demolition Renovator, at least then they won't hit the Ajara location. That's something. Yeah, this isn't like the best location to copy, but it can help me control the board, right? Which is probably pretty important, so... Let's get another one. And if I really want, I can make another one, which I don't know if that's really ideal, but all right, I guess we're gonna get sucked on here, but again, we can clear everything. That's what this allows us to do, right? It's got another breath. So he's holding on to stuff that's expensive. So maybe like Ziliax. Could be a corpse explosion. Something like that. Yeah, this hand, not exactly amazing for us here. If I copy this, then I can't copy one of our Jara locations later. But like, I'm not doing anything if I don't, you know, I'll just be passing, which I don't really want to do, so. We're gonna launch one of these again, create one more, and I think we'll just leave it at that, where each board state we have here is effectively a giant threat, right? He's got to kill everything or else we get +4 attack on everything. So it's kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward leaving up just little annoying things like this. I think it makes sense. Don't think this is lethal. It's a lot of damage, possibly. All right, let's do this. We hit in. So I can Living Roots this, then I get another 4. That's 4 plus 12, right? 12, that's 16 plus another 9, 25 plus 6. It might actually just be lethal. I think this is straight up. Oh no, I missed it because I used the Living Roots instead of the Rusher. I'm an idiot. Oh wait, no. No, I did the math right. I could have pushed more damage though. Okay, there you go. That was the weirdest way to win. But did you know copying Elise can be really good? Did you know Elise is a really good card? Are they ever going to nerf her? I don't know, but yes, Location Druid. Let's see if we can get a game with, you know, the other location, the other non-Elise location. All right, Warrior, hopefully not Quest. I've gone second every game with this deck. I'm getting irritated. It's like, yeah, this meta, just don't go second, and I'm going second a lot, but we'll see. At least we have like innervates and possible ramps and stuff like that to help out. Yeah, I've gone fourth game. I've gone 1 and 2 so far, and I've gone second every single game. And unfortunately, this is the deck we don't want to see going. This is the deck I don't think we want to see. We want to see the quest. So yeah, they got the 1-drop going first. They have a snowball 2. All right, no snowball 2. That's good, I guess. But yeah, going second, it's crazy how much worse it is right now compared to normal. I mean, normally it's not great, but we'll see. We'll be able to clear this. Press the advantage is quite nice here. They have a giant minion. Hopefully they can't play that next turn. That would be ideal for us. All right, let's see what we get. To Toleran. What do we have left for taunts? We've got Blob and Zill, I think, and the other one. Just don't be a playable card. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna get this going right away. Unless we top deck Elise. It's just the way to go. It just gets better the more you go with it. Ooh, spell damage. That could actually be all right. All right, we could play Blobatar next turn. Be annoying. So they have a +4, +5 minion in hand. That's all we know. And a dragon that's got +1/+1 on it. So they could have a 7/10 elusive, but maybe Blob can do the trick. As much as I would love to play Elise here, I don't think I can afford to. I don't think I can afford to when I'm looking down at a 7/10. We're just gonna hope that they don't have a like a silence or something. That'd be stinky. Top deck silence and I go Ree! But yeah, blob against a 7/10 elusive. What wins? A blob. Like, even if they get through the 2/4, then there's the 1/2. It's pretty effective stuff. Next we have 5 mana, and then we refresh it to... We could play Zinajari and copy this. That actually might be alright. Just get more taunts. We might actually have a game where we forego Elise. Now that would be a nice gameplay video of... You don't even need Elise in your location, Druid. You do. Don't get rid of it, but... Be nice to have a game where it's not the focal point of what... Oh my... How bad does this feel, by the way? How unbelievably bad does this feel? Because it's gotta feel bad. Alright. Yeah, I think we copy the blob. It seems like a plan. And then we'll bump into that. We'll hit that because I want to develop this. That is one toxic board of goodness. Yeah, I think they're in for a rough time. Like, how do they get through this crap? They need a... I guess they could get a discounted Great Dracorax would be a pretty good answer, actually. That'd be what? 3 attack? Could clear everything? Almost? Yeah, that'd be pretty good for them, but... Zeddy opponents don't have good RNG. That won't happen. Alright, let's challenge ourselves. We're not allowed to play Elise. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I've been losing a couple of games. I got a good first win and then a couple tough losses and trying to get another win for you guys. One of the losses I really should have won, but Owlonious was buried and I couldn't OTK because yeah, sometimes this deck wins just through like this. A lot of annoying minion swarming. You can win through Owlonious, OTKing, copying Owlonious with all the burn spells because there's a good amount of burn. You can like Star Grazer maybe. It's mostly there for Elise, but like this deck does have multiple lines, but it's all about locations and copying and being really, 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 really annoying. All right, well, speaking of toxic. All right, so yeah, I can't get to the 1/2. And I like that we get the poisonous. Oh, and then a 7-mana Ziliax. Oh my god. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I could Elise here. And just like hero power. And kill stuff.
Make your choice.
Seems fine. I'll just go 1 mana on Elise. Copy. Spell damage. Just in case we need to set up like an elite, a whatchamacallit kill. I could take the 1 extra, it's fine. Wait, that was... I didn't need to take the 1 extra because that dies anyways. That was... Okay. Misplay. -1 HP at least, but... Yeah, might as well go for copy. We already have, like, plenty of value and stuff going on the board.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Alright, what weapon? That looks like a good weapon. Yeah, that's a pretty good weapon. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I don't like that, but again, I don't see how we're losing this game. We're in such a good spot here. We could like set up a copy on Grazer. We could set up copy on Owlonious. And yeah, with the spell damage, it actually amplifies Owlonious even more, right? So that's why I took it. Like, I don't need the armor because I have Zill, I have Grazer, I have Ebb and Flow. Technically, this would also do some stuff. So we got plenty of things going on here. Well, that is just rude, sir. Hitting me in the face like that? Give me Owlonious. Let me blow him up. Owlonious, I think, is lethal. I could still get Owlonious, but doesn't really kill them. I could Ziliax, but they're like basically guaranteed Great Dracorax with that, so I don't want to play into it too hard. They're getting Great Dracorax or I guess like Fire Act if they're playing it, or that 8 mana 6/6 they can discount. Let's see what's in the box. All right, let's just blob. Blob's toxic enough. Blob is toxic enough. They might just leave, honestly. I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them. I'm just gonna copy this one. That's good enough. Oh, I missed a damage. Whatever. I forgot that I had that weapon equipped. Like, I could play this, but I don't even have the hand space for it. And if I find Owlonious, I could just nuke him. I don't need to do that. I could just maybe kill him with this. Not yet, though, I don't think. Maybe, did I have lethal there? No, I can't get above 8 mana. Right, this refreshes. This doesn't get you above 8, so no. Oh, they got hit like double innervate, which I don't have. I just noticed this list also doesn't rely on like trail mix, so kind of nice that it's more consistent that way. So I'm almost certain they have Great Jacorex, which does clear everything but Elise. It does clear everything but Elise. Because if you don't know what the Great Jacorex, it'll always proc the death rattle and then damage whatever is under the death rattle, which is pretty good to know and to be very helpful. We might just have lethal next turn with this though, right? Because we can only copy once. Can only copy the one time. Alright, there. Give me Owlonious so I don't even have to think about it. Alright, is there a lethal here? They're at 28. I can play this. That's 16 plus 16 plus another 5 is 21. 24. I don't think it's quite lethal. I only have the one copy right now. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm kind of playing with my food. I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay. We can just do that. Actually, let's get as much armor as we can here. I think there might have been a lethal. You can let me know in the comments down below, but let's just do this. I just want to get Owlonious and go pew pew. Although I don't really have much burn left for Owlonious, so I don't know if that's gonna work out. We got 2 living roots, all that, but I feel like I was like 3 off because I only refreshed for 3. I'd have 2. I'd have the 2 8/8s. That's 16 plus there was like another 6 on board. 22 plus the. It might have been actually exact. Maybe it was exact. Regardless, they're dead now, but I don't want to like accidentally mess up my math, which I've been known to do. Because this is absolutely lethal. The good old Star Grazer lethal. Not even close. Where was Owlonious? There it was. I could have went for it and did even more damage. But this works too. So you can kind of see you have like multiple ways of doing things. You be annoying, burn down again with your copying stuff. And this deck has been doing really well. It's like a tier 2, tier 1 style deck. And my 4 games I played with it, won 2-handedly. One I could have won, but my Owlonious was buried, and another one I faced an Aura Paladin who went burst with the acceleration aura into Elise. I just gave up. That's a terrible matchup, and yeah, I just thought I highlight a deck if you guys want to try something. While again, we're probably expecting a balanced patch, but again, we don't know how impactful it'll be. I'll just put it that way. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends. Hey everyone, Zeddy here. You know I use HS Replay every single time I load up Hearthstone, and I've been using the Hearthstone deck tracker ever since it launched and never switched. The HS replay tier list is great to understand how the meta looks like, and I use it all the time to make my deck recommendations, and as well, of course, to figure out what I should be complaining about. The Hearthstone deck tracker is constantly evolving and adding features to help you during your games. It saves your card collection so you know what decks you can build, or perhaps how much dust you need to spend to get it. This is why I can always find the deck for all the modes I play, which is standard, wild, and oh yeah, well, let's not talk about all the other modes that it'd be a twist to talk about anything else. Try the deck tracker today. It's free to download, free to use, and unlike this video, it has no ads. Help me not go baroque.